Hi, it's Mrs. B here. I'm going to do a quick little video on one part of measures of central tendency. We're going to talk about a couple of vocabulary words. We're going to talk about data and what that is. We're going to talk about ascending order. And I'm going to give you another name for ascending order also. And the main point of this video is finding the mean. So data just means you have a group or a collection of facts. A lot of time when people say data, they are talking about numbers, but it doesn't necessarily mean numbers. Data is facts. Ascending order means smallest and going gradually up to largest. Okay, another word that people sometimes use for ascending order is a sorted data pair or a sorted data list or set. And then mean, another word for mean is average. And the way we do that is we find the sum of the data, and then we divide the sum by the number of data points. The number of data points. There we go. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. We're going to practice going through one set of data, and I am going to just pull a random set of data. Our data set is, and a data set just means a group of numbers. A lot of times you'll see data sets with these bracket-like things around them. I'm going to use a data set of 5, 2, 3, 7, 2, 1, and 2. And then if you have a bracket on one side, you need to have that brackety thing on the other side. So the very first thing I'm going to do, and you don't necessarily have to do this for mean, but I just want to show you that that it is handy to do, and you will need it for other measures of central tendency. I'm going to put them in ascending order, going from smallest to the greatest. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to show you the way I do it because I hate missing things and I hate making a mistake. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to look for my smallest number. My smallest number is 1. I'm going to write it down, and I'm going to cross off my 1 so I don't reuse it. And I'm going to look, are there any other ones? No, but I have a 2. So I'm going to write down my 2, and I cross it off. I look, oh, I've got another 2. I'm going to write that down, and I'm going to cross that one off. And I have another 2, so I'm going to write that down and cross it off. And look, any more 2s? No, but I do have a 3. I'm going to write that down. No other 3s, no 4s, but I do have a 5. I'm going to write my 5 down. Any other 5s? No. 6s? No. 7? Yes, I have a 7. And I'm going to cross my 7 off. That looks like my whole data set, but I'm going to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 in my original data set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in my sorted data set or my ascending order. Okay, from here, I am going to work on my mean. So what am I going to do? I am going to take all my numbers and I'm going to add them together. You could stack them and do them in a column, or you can do them across. You can use a calculator if you want to. I'm just going to go across and add them. I'm going to go 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 5 is 15. 15 plus 7 is 22. So my sum is 22. That's VA. But what do we have to do now? I have to divide my sum by however many number of data points I have. So we know we had 7 because I've counted them several times. So I'm going to take 22 and I'm going to divide it by 7 because that's the number that I have of data, the number of points. 7 doesn't go into 2. 7 does go into 22. It goes in 3 times. 3 times 7 is 21. I'm going to head and subtract because that gives me a 1. I don't like working in fractions, so I'm going to do some decimals. I'm going to put a decimal point in. I'm going to add a few zeros so that I can bring them down. It makes it easier for me to think about. So I'm going to bring my first 0 down. 7 goes into 10. Yes. Goes in 1 time. 7 times 1 is 7. I go ahead and subtract. It gives me 3. I'm not happy yet. So I'm going to bring one more 0 down. 7 goes into 30. Yes, it does 4 times. 4 times 7 is 28. I'm going to go ahead and subtract. That's going to give me 2. I'm going to go that far. That's as far as I'm going to go. So I'm going to say that after I added my data points and got a sum of 22, I divided my 22 by 7, and that means that my mean of this data set is 3.14. Okay, that's it.